in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. They're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. Well, he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. This is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Penix here from the gun. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
Well, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Takes it in at the 26. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. Leading them out is the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket, that's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. This is brought in. Big game for Lockett. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Looking Again, Ward going to the air. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last two passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal.
10-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, here's Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out. They're on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Agnew on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. That's caught. He found some space. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the shotgun, Penix. He tucks it and takes off. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 43-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. There's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st. Then we go backwards on 2nd. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
3rd down, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup on 11. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Down by Dre Jones. Only a couple of yards on the run, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for gain of 5. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Here's a counter dig to Robinson. Space to the left. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Falcons. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Go play action. Here's Penix. From the pocket, looking for a target. Now he's forced out. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jr. the touchdown.
Falcons.
2 with the extra point. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Evans now to return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And we'll not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
That is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
Well, that doesn't matter first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing now, all play action. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a second-quarter lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 7. Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Man in motion out of the slot. First and 10, around to Robinson. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Second down.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons looking down a very long field. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. There's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Down before the return gets far. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. 1st and 10 here. Ward headed out right. This is Ridley working the right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
From the gun, it's Ward. That's caught for the 1st. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
A gain of 15.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Carter on the return. Jukes out a 1-stop. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our 3rd quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the 1st half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Jukes one defender, and he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward hits him on the out route. It's inside the 10. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. And Kate, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback that can score it with his legs.
Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
Falcons 7. Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. They send the tight end in motion. On first down, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, I understand that, Cole. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Trying again, following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Penix here from the gun. Jump off, caught by his back. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Incomplete. A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
2nd and 10 now. Ward buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Tennessee.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Here's Slye to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Now here come the Falcons on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
35-yard line.
To the air with Penix. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Penix now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
They run the counter to Pollard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Titans first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Titans football, and this could be over quick. This lead huge entering the 4th. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
He was covered by Caden Ellis.
Ward now. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. All the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. On 4th down, Ward. Well caught by his running back. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off. Penix on 1st down. Called in left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action, here's Penix. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So now here comes the Titans on offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go.
Ward off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Gonna throw this one. Ward escapes the pocket. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans put up even more points in a win. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans continue piling onto this lead.
Falcons 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Kicking team.
He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. They put Mooney in motion right. Robinson on the inside give. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have got to a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Sending a receiver left. On 2nd down, Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. They go play action. Here's Penix. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
First down, Tennessee.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Again, a run with Pollard. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Titans coasting to the finish line. Driving dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Buys time, rolling right. Dumped off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, here's Ward. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock instead just a turnover on downs. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. Here's Robinson, start the drive. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, Penix. He's got a man left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Falcon.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count.
Yada, yada, yada.